Perfect timing for that bell. Good morning. I'm Dr. Raymond. Thank you for your attendance here today to commemorate this occasion in your child's life. We're pleased to have with us such an outstanding group of students and have enjoyed getting to know them over the years. Please join me in welcoming the MYP class of 2022. Thank you to the MYP band, who under the direction of Mr. Nick Ronahan, recorded our professional and our recessional for today. MYP class of 2022, please remain standing. Members of the audience, please stand and rise and join. Please join. You are invited to please join the chorus as they lead us in the singing of our national anthem. Please be seated. Good morning, parents, guardians, families, friends, teachers, members of the Red Clay community, and especially our 8th grade class. This traditional day has finally arrived. After going through 2 non-traditional years of middle school, it feels great to be celebrating this way. So let's celebrate. Let's celebrate the parents and guardians who begged, pleaded, cajoled, encouraged, helped, and supported our students as they navigated 6th grade Zooming, 7th grade hybrid, and 8th grade back in school again. Thank you for all you do to support your students and our IB program. Let's celebrate the teachers and our support staff. They were here with our students every step of the way, helping them navigate Schoology, keeping online students engaged while working with students who were in person. And this year, using every trick in their educational toolbox when everyone came back in person and we all had to relearn school. Let's celebrate Principal Saunders and the leaders of the Red Clay School District who led us through the changes over the 3 years and who had the foresight to provide extra counselors, social workers, and mental health clinicians for all who were in need. Let's celebrate Ms. Morano, who worked tirelessly during this year, creating a positive school climate. Her laughter, smiles, and sense of fun gave students opportunities to enjoy recess, an afternoon movie, a huge auction, and time to participate in activities of their choosing. Her office was a haven for students and teachers alike that just needed someone to talk to. She keeps the NYP family together. Finally, let's celebrate the NYP class of 2022. You made it. You'll carry the tale. You'll carry the tale of your middle school years and your fight with COVID forever. You'll share stories of an extended vacation from school, how Zooming allowed you to eat whenever you wanted, even though you were in class. You'll tell tales of how you never had to ask permission to use the bathroom because it was right down the hall, and how you could wear pajamas all day long while you learned. You'll also remember 8th grade as a year when all those freedoms of Zoom, it gave you, all the freedoms that Zoom gave you at home no longer worked while you were in the building. It was a fight to get back to schooling. Yes, you'll remember and talk about this for a long time. But the bigger question is, what else will you carry forever? We hope it will be important lessons that you learned in the classroom, on the playing fields, and within the walls of Dickinson. We hope it will be social skills, morals, and good character. We hope it will be content knowledge that will provide you with a solid foundation for the start of high school. But we know it'll be the relationships you have forged with teachers, friends, counselors, coaches, and yes, with your parents and guardians through these years that will stay forever. Carry on. Stay brand strong wherever you go. Don't forget to celebrate today. Congratulations, class of 2022. I would now like to invite Ms. Morano to the podium to present our student speakers.
It is my pleasure to bring our first student speaker to the stage, Yadika Barba. Yadika joined us in 7th grade. Despite everything happening with the pandemic and remote learning, she fit in seamlessly. She is a superb student who has simply excelled in our program. I'm so grateful that she joined us, as she truly embodied the Ivy principles. I can only imagine the great things the future holds for her. Ladies and gentlemen, Yadika.
Hello everyone on this glorious day. Welcome esteemed faculty, staff members, parents, and of course, the graduating class of 2022. As I'm reading this speech out loud to all of you, I'm flooded with memories. Memories of meeting some of my best friends, going to the 8th grade dance, going to the skating rink and falling, doing track and volleyball, Zoom classes, band, and the list goes on. We all embarked on this crazy journey together in 2019, the summer before 6th grade. I remember the summer of 2019 very vividly. I was so excited to start middle school. I'm sure we all were. I was so excited to start middle school. The entire summer, I kept dreaming about the perfect middle school years. I thought my life would be just like any Disney show portrayed. Friends that would always support you no matter what. one sworn enemy, perfect grades and attendance, and just this ideal life. And then after an agonizing wait came the first day of sixth grade. We were all walking down the halls trying to find our classes and being easily scared of eighth graders. And within the first month of middle school, I knew it wasn't going to be perfect. It was going to be a messy 3 years, but it'd be an amusing 3 years. And then came March 2020, a turning point in all our lives. COVID-19. We were all happy thinking that we got an early spring break. But then we got the news that they're shutting down schools, then restaurants, then hotels, and then lockdown. It was a time of uncertainty. We had no control over our lives at that point. We were isolated in our own homes, but didn't even feel like home anymore. And then we had to spend the entire seventh grade over Zoom. Teachers talking to students that never replied, students listening to their teachers drone on about a subject, and oftentimes having to tell them they're on mute. Zoom was such a frustrating thing, but we got over it. And then came the final year of middle school, eighth grade. We were finally at top of the food chain, but it was going to be far from a normal year. We had to wear masks for 8 hours and be socially distanced. But regardless of the hurdles that came, we made it. Despite the obstacles, the hardships, the struggle, we made it. And now we're all going to start a new chapter in our life, high school. We're leaving middle school with lessons we learned from mistakes, friends we made, and so many memories. These are the memories we're going to laugh about and ponder about. And for the most memorable 3 years of my life, I would like to thank my parents, Surrender and Sonali Maharaj, who've been incredibly supportive and offered me guidance every step of the way, my teachers who have pushed me to do my best in everything I do, and my friends, Olivia Sani, Deanna Otto, Sabrina Grisanti, Susanna Edge, and Audrey Lepore, who've always been there for me. As Lin-Manuel Miranda put it, my dear terrified graduates, you're about to enter the most uncertain and thrilling period of your lives. The stories you're about to live are the ones you'll be telling your children, your grandchildren, and therapists. So here's to the friends we'll hopefully never forget, to the night we'll all remember, to the lockers we all barely used, the hallways we all got trampled upon at one point, the classroom we were all begging to get out of, and the desk we had the best naps of our life on. Here's to the memories we made and the memories we will make. Here's to the graduating class of 2022.
Our next student speaker, unfortunately, could not be with us today, Alexis Casamove. I wanted just to acknowledge her. So instead, we're going to bring our final speaker, and that is Michael Moore. So Michael has been a positive presence ever since he walked through our doors in sixth grade. He has an exuberant personality and always has kind words for others, not to mention some jokes that crack up the room. His academic excellence will carry him far, but his infectious spirit will bring great things to the world. Please welcome Micah to the stage.
To be honest, these past few years have been full of challenges. It started off as a normal year, my first year of middle school, in fact, but that all changed on March 13th, 2020. COVID-19 struck, and it still plagues us to this day. During these times, I've matured and grown as a son, a friend, and a person. Zoom classes were horrible, but we survived. Losing so many loved ones, I myself have experienced so, but we survived. We've gone through so much that just bringing up memories with each other in class the other day was filled with all kinds of fun. Because of what has happened, I've had a different math teacher and a different social studies teacher every year. During this time, I learned things about each teacher and how they treated their students. Some teachers were always patient and kind with us, like Miss Higgins and Senor Brick, while other teachers made us laugh, like Mr. R, Mr. Conrad, and Mr. Mester. And we can't forget about Miss Windward, the tea queen herself. I remember in sixth grade, one time she said something about having little tea collectors around the school, like little minions, and it was pretty funny. Of course, we'll remember all the other teachers and faculty as well. Some of the special courses that come from the school, like design and art, really help to build creativity. Mr. Mester's class was very interesting. I don't know how a class can be so fun and so difficult at the same time. Building the scale houses wasn't my cup of tea, but the video game design was probably the most fun unit in all of my years. In art class, Mr. Conrad had us pick out what we wanted to work on, and we worked on those things all year, honing our skills. I was never good at drawing, but some of those drawings actually still make me proud of myself for making them. Another thing I will always remember is the days of the week for Senora Brick and Mr. Tucker. When you're feeling down, try to make that day the best day of the week. It's a very positive outlook, one that will carry on with me for the rest of my days. Lunes, martes, música miércoles, jaja jueves, y baile viernes. Era muy fantástico y yo entiendo muchas cosas. Well, I guess what I want to say is sometimes it's still hard to believe I'm the president of the NYP considering how little we've gotten a chance to do this year. To be honest, it almost feels like middle school skipped entirely, like a dream or a forgotten memory. And for the people who listen to my weird jokes and let me listen to theirs, I thank you. Thank you for listening, and I hope that these memories we made will last a lifetime.
International Baccalaureate values 10 traits of a learner profile that students aspire to and reflect upon throughout their time at NYP. They believe that these attributes can help students become responsible members of their local, national, and global communities. The NYP staff would like to recognize some of our students for exemplifying these traits. When your name is called, please come to the stage to receive your award. Congratulations. For the learner profile trait of inquirer, this goes to Vincent Nacarado. For principal, this goes to Lexi Reichenbecker. For now thinker, this goes to Winston Washon.
Why don't we all go up one side?
They didn't know they were getting these, obviously. Okay. For knowledgeable, this goes to Nathan Weisler. Communicator goes to Francisco Alvarado. Risk taker goes to Eric Pansay. Balanced goes to Ryan Gilger. Reflective goes to Hasmin Lopez Rodriguez. Open-minded goes to Summer Alexander. And caring goes to Kayla Tomey.
At this point, I'm going to turn our program over to Mr. Ronahan, who's going to lead our chorus as they sing the middle. He has a word or two.
Well, to pull the 8th grade chorus kids out of line, we picked this song because of the lyrics. I don't know if you're familiar with the old Jimmy Eat World rock song, which is what this is. But the lyrics say, you're in the middle of the ride, everything will be just fine, and everything will be all right. And that doesn't summarize the last 3 years. I don't know what does. Oh, 8th graders, I'm so sorry.
Mr. Saunders, at this time, it would be our pleasure to have you come to the podium to present the class.
Good morning. Yeah, thank you. At least we got a crowd here. Okay, good. At this time, I'd like to recognize our 8th grade graduates seated here today that successfully completed middle school. Congratulations to each and every one of you. I would like to now bring Dr. Johnson and Mr. Swiss to the stage as they lead us in naming our students.
Edward Acevedo Leon, Kajani Aqua, Kayla Adams, Summer Alexander, Kelvin Altamirano Neves, Francisco Alvarado, Mariam Arshad, Madison Yoke, Brandon Mears, Radha Barwaj, Jonathan Bonnet, Vincent Boyle, Zadie Lenrostro Maldonado, Winston Bachon, Athenea Campech Diaz, Riley Clark, Shania Clark, Marcus Doyle, Caleb Creedon, Grace D'Antonio, Grace Cecina, Andrew Dempsey, Lily Deja, Tyler Doyle, Mikey Doherty, Jacob Doyle, Tucker Drury, Grace Schumeyer, Rose Schumeyer, Susanna Edge, Christian Evans, Alexandra Fedorenko, Kane Ferguson, Brayden Fields, Tip Billingham, Matthew Fletcher, Madeline Gallagher, Carter Getty, Ron Boger, Amir Green Morris, Sabrina Grisanti, Ray Harrington, Angel Hernandez, Dave Howe, Bruce Jamison, Christopher Johnson, Abigail Joswick,
Eric Kansay, Amanda Keeler, Colin Klingensmith, Renina Pomelos, Tara Kramer, Audrey Lepore, Jade Lopez, Azmi Lopez Rodriguez, Emma Malatesta, Owen Mass, Michael McDowell, Juan Mercado Oroso, Stephen Biwa, Adrian Montanez, Christian Montanez, Micah Moore, Abigail Moyer, Vincent Nacarado, Margaret NJ O'Connor, Deanna Otto, Edwin Oliveras Gonzalez, Anthony Padilla, Lexi Reichenbecker, Amaya Rollins, Leah Sayani, Olivia Sani, Eric Simmons, Oscar Sosa Ghana, Sophie Stanley, Deacon Stanley, Jenny Starr, Angel Schwartz, Michael Taylor, Christian Thomas, Kayla Tony, Dylan Torres Alpha, Luke Chechikevich, Sarah Walls, Nathan Weisler, Paige Wilson, Mackenzie Woodward, I just want to have a few remarks before we end the ceremony. I know you didn't come here to hear me speak a lot, but I just want to say a couple things to the 8th graders. Congratulations, first and foremost. When you came in here as 6th graders, a lot of you were very nervous and very short in stature. We had a COVID year. I didn't see a lot of you, and you came back 8th grade year, and I'm looking up at a lot of you. I'm not that tall, but still looking up at 8th graders feels kind of different. Also looking out over the audience this year, I'm seeing people that I went to high school with, their students in the class. That makes me feel that they're getting old and I'm not. But it's great to see people bringing their kids back here and understanding the tradition that we have here as we move forward. To the 8th grade class, you endured probably the hardest 3 years of anybody on through school that anybody's ever noticed. And I want to give you a round of applause for that. Going through these past 3 years lets me know that once you go to the next level in high school, anything that comes your way, you will be able to handle it because you were able to navigate through these past 3 years. I wish you all success to wherever you go to school. For all of you that are going to other schools, show those schools what it means to be a John Dickinson student. All right, show them what you learned, show them excel in the classroom, on the athletic field as well. And for all of you that are returning next year, I will see you and always sit in those same seats and you'll get the high school school instead of the middle school school. It's been an honor for me to be here and be your principal for the past 3 years. I wish you all the best of luck in all your future endeavors. And that's it for this statement. So that concludes our ceremony today. Parents and guests, once the 8th graders have left the auditorium, you may meet your students outside in the area for some treats outside by the exit. Thank you again for coming to this morning's celebration. 8th grade, you're finally finished schooling. You are no longer a big fish, you are a little fish.